Hey guys, it's Sierra. Thanks for coming back to my channel. I wanted to do a quick couple videos before I leave town for the next week. So I'm kind of doing a few like down and dirty videos and I hope you guys like these. I am not appearing in them because I have not showered, I'm packing, and I am a hot mess. So I figured I would do a couple videos where it's not necessary that I am actually in the pictures. So I wanted to do kind of a perfume review and kind of show you my collection, which is incredibly small, and I'll tell you why it's so small in a minute. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen that I just had a pretty big Jo Malone haul, and sadly, none of those perfumes worked for me. I tried the Tuberose Angelica, which tuberose is one of my favorite flowers. I actually have, I'll show you here, this candle by Diptyque, which smells amazing. I love it. And for some reason, the Jo Malone one was just, it instantly gave me a headache and made me feel sick. So I was like, okay, that one's out. But I thought it was just because it was from like their, it's the black bottle line, which I think those are like more intense fragrances. So I was like, okay, maybe that one's just too strong. So the next one I tried was another limited edition one, which was the strawberry parsley. And I've packaged them all back up, which is why you're not seeing anything except for this one. So the strawberry parsley I sprayed in the air, and I sprayed the tuberose in the air as well. And they both, the strawberry parsley smelled really nice, but again, it was just too overwhelming for me. And so after I sprayed both of those, I started feeling like this tightness in my chest, and I was like, what on earth is happening? So I took a Benadryl and I used my inhaler, which I don't have asthma. I only have that for when I get sick. I get wheezy. So like it was odd that I had to use that. I have like pretty bad allergies, but it's usually more like head allergies rather than asthma allergies. So I was like, okay, this is weird, but you know, they're Jo Malone fragrances. I love them and I wanted them to work. So I kept trying. So like a couple hours later, I sprayed the strawberry parsley on my wrist, and again, immediately I just did not feel well. So I was like, okay, that one's out as well. Then I tried the peony and pink suede, I think is what it's called, and I loved the smell of that one, but as soon as I put it on, again, it was just too overwhelming and my chest like tightened up. It was so bizarre, you guys. So then I tried the English Pear and Freesia, and by this time I was like, okay, maybe it's just the spritzing it in the air, because as you can see here, I usually have roller balls. So I was like, maybe I'm just like inhaling it like a moron. I don't know. So I went outside, spritzed the English Pear and Freesia on, and came back inside. And within 5 minutes, I was not feeling well. My head hurt. Like I just felt like I was having this weird reaction. So I had to actually take a shower, wash it all off, and then I still again tried the peony and pink suede because I was like determined to make it work, and I just couldn't. I know that I'm very sensitive to scents and fragrances, especially since I had my second child, but this was really odd because I used to wear the Nectarine and Honey Blossom by Jo Malone like 7 years ago. Like that was my signature scent. So I don't know if like I've changed, or I know it's springtime, so maybe my allergies are kind of, you know, off and popping right now. But sadly, super sadly, it's such a first world problem to have, but I am really bummed that I'm having to send all of those back. I ordered through Nordstrom.com, so they're awesome about returns, fortunately. But you will see that there is still a little Jo Malone pouch right here. So I really hope that I don't get bad karma for this, because apparently I bought so many that I got this little free gift with purchase, which is this really nice leather case. has this magnetic closure, and inside are, shoot, I'm trying to do this one-handed. Inside is the Peony and Blush Suede and the Nectarine, Blossom, and Honey. So I didn't know I got a free gift. I must have ordered so many that I just got the free gift, and I'm sending them all back now, but I'm keeping the free gift, and so I'm like, please, Karma, don't strike me down. I had no idea I was getting a free gift. I feel like it would be kind of, I don't know if I should have sent this back, but I kind of thought like I would give them to my mom. So I don't know. I feel weird about this situation, but I already sent the box back. So, anyways, so I have those. But then I wanted to show you the fragrances that I do have that seem to work for me and be okay. And then I just got these samples, which I haven't smelled yet, but I have the Marc Jacobs Decadence. I didn't know if anyone has tried this one out. I really like Marc Jacobs, so I'm hoping that I like this one as well. Let's see if it says anything about it. It says sultry, luxurious, indulgent, sensual, luxo, don't speak French, and opulent. So I don't know if I'm going to like that actually, because usually when fragrances are called sultry and sensual, that means that they're like heavy and woody, which is usually too much for my delicate nose. And then this is Spice Balm by Viktor and Rolf. And it doesn't really say anything on the back of here. One of the perfumes that I have is Flower Balm, which I love, so I'm kind of hoping that that one is a win for me. So these are the current perfumes in my collection. You'll see that they are all rollerballs, which I kind of accidentally got into, but I'm sort of realizing that I think that's the way for me to go, just because from my recent experience with the Jo Malone, excuse me, you can tell my voice is hoarse, so I'm wondering if I'm just having like allergies right now. But anyways, I think that I prefer to roll on perfume rather than spritz it. Yeah, I think I prefer to roll on perfume rather than spritz it. I just think that for my sensitive nose and allergies that works better. So what I have here is the Michael Kors. Oh, and I also like too that they're smaller and that they're less expensive, because I don't wear perfume every day, again, because I'm kind of sensitive to fragrances. Some days it's just too much for me. So I like that I can just get a smaller amount, because I probably would not go through a large bottle. So this is the Michael Kors, and this is kind of fun because you get this lip gloss on this side and then the perfume on this side, and I feel like this is only like $30, $20 or $30. So like it's kind of fun. Although I have realized that this kind of gets messy, so I don't like to carry it in my purse. But I love this fragrance. It's very like Tuberose, which again is surprising that I didn't like the Jo Malone one. But it's very, it kind of smells like Hawaii is what it reminds me of. Very tropical, flowery. And then I have Daisy by Marc Jacobs. This was my signature scent about 5 years ago. This is my second rollerball of it because I loved it so much. And then these are recent additions. I got Flower Balm by Viktor and Rolf. And I think I've mentioned this in one of my videos before that I actually did not like this when I first bought it because it was a little too strong for me. Just smelling it out of the rollerball, it was just a little strong. But I put it on and kind of just let it sit and develop, and I ended up really liking it. And even though it is a little strong at first, it doesn't give me a headache or make me feel bad, so I do like that one. And then this is my all-time favorite, I think maybe like all-time favorite of all perfumes ever. This is Replica Lazy Sunday Morning, and you can see it says here, reproduction of familiar scents and moments of varying locations and periods. And I just love that. I think Eva in the City was just talking about that that's why she likes Gypsy Water by Rito, because they kind of make fragrances based on memories and times in your life that this scent will remind you of. And I think that I just love this fragrance because it's so light and clean and crisp that it doesn't overwhelm my senses, but it also really does remind you of a lazy Sunday morning. Like, I will sometimes just smell my wrists and I become relaxed because I feel like I'm relaxing on a weekend. And it's so amazing how fragrances and scents can do that. I love that. So I am a big Replica fan. There was another one that I liked as well. This one won out, but I think it was it was a beach one, more of a beachy fragrance. So that might be next on my list because I think that for whatever reason, the Replica fragrances really work for me. I think actually I was thinking that with the Jo Malones, I was actually kind of wondering if there's something that they put in their perfumes that I just like have an allergic reaction to, because it just seems weird that the entire Jo Malone collection didn't sit well with me, but I can still wear like other fragrances that are super floral, like Flower Balm, you know, or kind of a little heavier. So, you know, I'm not a chemist or a scientist, so I don't really know what the ingredients are, what they do, but I would be really interested to know if any of you have had similar experiences with Jo Malone or with any perfumes, really. So that is my very small collection and my review of Jo Malone perfumes. I think that Jo Malone is an amazing, amazing brand. I think that her perfumes are beautiful. They just sadly did not work for me. I know a long time ago I think there was like an Earl Grey tea and I think a cucumber, and I want to go try those out because I'm wondering if those are less floral, if those might work for me. Because I still just like, I can't let it die. I just want a Jo Malone fragrance so badly. So anyways, if you have any suggestions for me of other fragrances that I might like, let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.